start with the program with Breckenridge presentation of the colors. Those that haven't been pinned, form a line, and Ray will be pinning you, pinning the proclamation. So, you're welcome to come up.
Without further ado, we want to thank all the Vietnam veterans. Today is your day. Today is Vietnam Veterans Day, so if you have not been pinned, you can form a line right about here. And as you get pinned, and we present you with the proclamation, the presidential proclamation, then you can exit around to the side here or that direction, maybe toward the museum. It's a short, small space, but we'll make it happen. All right? So please come on up.
I watched a young soldier take his seat on the plane, and the guy by the window said, "Son, what's your name?" He said, "Hi, I'm Jimmy, just back from overseas. When these boots touch down in Texas, I'm gonna drop to my knees. 'Cause I ain't seen my wife in 18 months and 14 days." The man smiled at him and said, "Well, let me be the first to say, welcome home, welcome home. It's good to have you back where you belong. You fought hard for this land you love, and I thank you for all of us. We're proud to call you one of our own. Welcome home." And then the man looked away and said, "I know how you must feel. I spent 2 long years in Vietnam. When I got back to Jacksonville, there were protest signs and picket lines, and some girls spit in my face. Hey, I was just a kid trying to make this world a safer place." Then his voice started trembling, and in his eyes I saw a tear. He said, "I didn't need a hero's welcome, but it's sure been nice to hear. Welcome home, welcome home. It's good to have you back where you belong. You fought hard for this land you love, and I thank you for all of us. We're proud to call you one of our own. Welcome home." Well, the band was playing and the crowd was cheering as we came walking through that gate. Then the soldier stopped and turned to the man standing near him, saluted him and said, "Sir, I know it's a little late, but welcome home, welcome home. It's good to have you back where you belong. You fought hard for this land you love, and I thank you for all of us. We're proud to call you one of our own. Yeah, we're so proud to call you one of our own. Welcome home."
Without further ado.
Ladies and gentlemen, and especially our Vietnam veterans and Vietnam-era veterans, welcome to today's ceremony where we will be presenting 8 quilts of valor to some of our distinguished veterans. So we're here for a very special ceremony, and because of the generosity of Mr. Michael Lynn Sr., this will be our 5th Quilts of Valor ceremony at this location. Today is a very special ceremony because it is National Vietnam Veterans Day. So if we could please, for all those Vietnam veterans and Vietnam-era veterans, could we give them all a round of applause, please? Welcome home, indeed, indeed. Very, very humble to be up here in front of this distinguished group today. As I look out into the audience and I see all the hats, little gray hair, maybe no hair. But as As many times as I've had the honor to do this, it's very emotional. Because all of us that served during the Vietnam War were deeply impacted, and to this day are deeply impacted by the times of that period. The ordeals, the lack of a welcome home, the trials and tribulations that some of us went through. But one thing stands firm and stands true, that all Vietnam veterans stand together and we're brothers and sisters in arms. So in order to get this going, we will be awarding 8 quilts of valor this morning. Each quilt is handmade and each quilt is different, very special. And our first recipient is Armando Cantu Cadena. Could Armando please come up? All right. So one of the things I've asked each of the veterans to do is provide us with a bio. And the reason why we do that is because we want all of us to understand and appreciate not only what the veteran did while they served or even before they served, but what they did after their service. So here we have Armando Cantu Cadena. His military awards include the National Defense Service Medal, the Vietnam Service Medal with 1 Bronze Star, the Republic of Vietnam Gallantry Cross with Palm, Unit Citation, and the Republic of Vietnam Campaign Medal with 1960 device. Ladies and gentlemen, Armando Cadena. Beautiful quilt, is it not? Yes, it is. Even has the Marine Corps logo. Thank you. Next recipient, Eduardo Ed A. Contreras. His awards and decorations include the Army Meritorious Service Medal, the Army Commendation Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters, the Army Achievement Medal with 1 oak leaf cluster, the Navy Presidential Citation Medal, 2nd award, the Marine Corps Combat Action Ribbon, the Marine Corps Reserve Ribbon, the National Defense Medal with Service Star, the Armed Forces Reserve Medal, 2nd award, the Army Superior Unit Award, the Army Reserve Component Achievement Medal, the Army Good Conduct Medal, the Meritorious Unit Commendation, the Navy Unit Commendation Medal, the Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medal, Army Service Medal, the NCO Professional Development Ribbon, Overseas Service Bar, the Republic of Vietnam Medal with Palm and Gold Frame, Vietnam Service Medal with 6 Bronze Stars, Vietnamese Cross of Gallantry with Palm, 2nd award, the Republic of Vietnam Civil Action Honor Unit Citation, and the Republic of Vietnam Campaign Medal with 1960 device. Ladies and gentlemen, Eduardo Ed Contreras.
for Alaska.
Our next quilt recipient, Gilberto Gilbert Luzano. His military awards and decorations include Air Force Achievement Medal with 1 bronze oak leaf cluster, Air Force Good Conduct Medal, the Air Force Reserve Meritorious Service Medal with 4 bronze stars, oak leaf clusters, the Combat Action Ribbon, the National Defense Service Medal, the Longevity Award Ribbon with 2 bronze oak leaf clusters, the Armed Forces Reserve Medal with XM Mobilization, and the Air Force Training Ribbon. Ladies and gentlemen, Gilberto Gilbert Luzano. Next, Raul Martinez. Raul's awards and decorations include Air Force Meritorious Service Medal with 1 oak leaf cluster, Air Force Commendation Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters, the Air Force Achievement Medal with 1 oak leaf cluster, the Armed Forces Good Conduct Medal with 6 oak leaf clusters, the National Defense Service Medal with 1 bronze star, and the Humanitarian Service Medal. Ladies and gentlemen, Raul Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish my wife was here. Okay, our next recipient is Miguel Pantoja. Miguel's awards and decorations include the National Defense Medal, the Air Force Outstanding Unit Award, the Air Force Longevity Medal, the Air Force Good Conduct Medal, the Army Good Conduct Medal, the Army Basic NCO Academy, the Army Advanced NCO Academy, Army Meritorious Service Medal, and numerous performance awards and recognition. He is a lifetime member of the Edgewood District Veterans, Inc. Ladies and gentlemen, Miguel Pantoja. Our next recipient is Jesse Rivera. You almost want to hold that one vertically. Isn't that oh man, the center of that is so beautiful. Jesse's awards and decorations include the Meritorious Service Medal, 3rd Award, the Army Commendation Medal, 5th Award, the Army Achievement Medal, 6th Award, the National Defense Service Medal, 3rd Award, and the Global War on Terrorism Medal. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Rivera. Our next quilt presentation is to Placido Salazar. Placido and his wife Maria married at age 16. Placido dropped out of Santa Rosa High School in 1956, went on and took the enlistment test for the Army, the Marine Corps, the Navy, and Air Force. The Air Force responded first, and Placido scored 112 out of a possible 114 points on the enlistment exam. So Placido enlisted in the United States Air Force and stayed for 20 years. He volunteered for service in Vietnam in 1965. While under a heavy mortar attack, Placido was trying to get 2 of his sedated soldiers to a bunker, and in doing so got wounded. 12 fractured vertebrae and bad shrapnel cuts on his left hand. His commander recommended him for a Bronze Star for his heroism and Purple Heart for his combat wounds. When the recommendations got stateside, he was informed that a colonel who did not know him had said, "The effing Mexican does not deserve anything," tore up and threw the papers away. Had he received these medals, he would have assuredly retained and retired at the rank of E9 instead of E6 in 1976. Placido eventually contacted his former commander and he rewrote the recommendation, but Placido didn't get his well-deserved medals for 48 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Placido Salazar. Put the brake on. So we're going to go off script here because we do have a special guest. And normally I get a bio, but I have a renegade here. Peter Valez. And Peter, can I ask you a few questions? Yes, would you mind? Where did you graduate high school?
Mount Vernon, New York.
And Peter, when did you join the military and which branch did you join?
14th of May, 1947, the Army Air Corps.
And where did you do basic training and advanced individual training?
Fort Dix, New Jersey, and Lackland.
What happened after your training? Where did you go? What did you
I
do?
ended up here at 1948 at East Kelly with an ammo battalion, and we were storing all the stuff that was left over out to Camp Bullis, and we bivouacked at Bullis and then stored all the stuff at Camp Stanley. That's all. We had enough to put away. It's all out there in those Quonset huts.
And can I ask you another question? Can I ask you your age?
I'll be 92 in Tuesday. Vietnam, 67 to 68. 633rd Combat Engineers. That was it.
Okay, could you stand in the center there so we could drape you with your quilt, Peter? Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Valez. So that concludes the presentations of the quilts, but please, could we have one more huge round of applause for the folks at Quilts of Valor.
breed of men. And but what I want to honor the wives of us veterans, the Vietnam veterans. How many wives are here? Can we get them to stand up, please? There's a presentation that wants to be given to Mr. Lin.
Mr. Lin, on behalf of the providers of scholarships in the Independent School District, we'd like to present this plaque to you.
Yeah, we don't like to have to see these in action. Unbelievable way. They brought a lot of plaques and everything and donated stuff to the museum. They're #1 on my list so far. Active people. This is my favorite group, by the way. I'm going to tell you why. They never received the recognition of what they did in Vietnam or even in hospitals around in the Philippines and everything. And my favorite story to tell is I dedicated one area in the museum just to highlight these women who did things for us over there. So I just want to tell you what I know. I know when there was a big battle, the helicopters, dust-offs would be bringing the wounded in to the various aid stations, the very first aid station, and then they transport them on to the hospitals, and then from the hospitals over to Japan or wherever they went. Okay? When they bring them off the helicopter, they'd be sitting in front of the tent in stretchers, all the wounded. These women made a decision, life or death decision, who went in that they could save and who they left out that probably was too far gone and wouldn't make it. But they lived with that decision all their life. And that's a hell of a burden to carry because you don't know. You just don't know if this guy would have made it. This guy didn't make it. You thought he was going to make it. He didn't make it. This guy, you didn't think. But anyway, it's a sad story. But I really respect them immensely for what they've done for us over there. Now they're embedded with the units, so they're shooting bullets right next to you, but come a long way, but they saved a lot of lives. Thanks for doing that.